Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we complete some missions. A lot of missions. Well, I say we complete a lot of missions. I'm embarking on a journey right now to record 2 or 3 episodes in a row, where I will complete a lot of missions, but I don't know what we're gonna do in this very episode, because I need to open the... the journal and see what we're doing. So we have the coming storm, and we need to forge alliances, and we will. That's the main quest. We are not going to do it right now. The beast of winter. Why is it weird? What happened? Did the game crash better than normal? Because the game crashed when I loaded for some reason. Oh, there it is. It remembered to have the little lines and things. It's fine. It worked out. So we are gonna well, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So I freed Saint Waidwen. Oh, this is basically it's done. This is done. So we're going to search the Echo Realms and appeal to the souls sustaining them. And I think that is just that's just a fight. Is it? Are we in a position where we just are supposed to fight the Beast of Winter? Because I think that's what is going to happen. So we got Harbinger's Watch down here, and that's where we are going. Unfortunately, it's a long journey, but I can skip it all, I believe. And I say all because I don't know if this is the last one.
Greetings again, walker between worlds. Was there something else you wish to ask?
Nope. I think this is it. I think that's down there.
I see some spirit stuff clings to you. Once you descend, you will be much closer to the Void's heart. May the gods favor you.
And down we go. Now, we did this before. We encountered a dragon, and we fought the dragon. The dragon had a lot of conversation, if I remember correctly. We're not gonna hear that again.
Use this! 'Twill chain your foe as I was chained.
No, this is new. Okay, let's go back upstairs. I think what happened is that we never really finished these things. It wasn't here after all. We are fighting the dragon, but I think the dragon needs to join us. Yeah, I definitely remember. It's such a long journey. I'll get there. Don't worry. No. I think I beat everything. I did remember going down there and all that, but no, we beat everything. We just didn't go down there because it was so difficult already. So all of this is new, and not just we died down there. That's yeah, that's what happened the first time. So
Greetings again, walker between worlds. Was there something else you wish to ask?
So, the thing is, it says something, I could search these decaying domains for magical aid and perhaps enlist the aid of the souls, but I think it's just these two. It says that over there, but it's just these two. So Ringurngurng looks toward you with faintly burning eyes.
I see some spirit stuff clings to you. You intend to make your way below then?
Will you help me below? The spirit frowns, a slight tick twisting the right corner of her mouth. Her nostrils flare.
I swore an oath. I must guard the way. An oath all the more crucial if you fail.
Yes, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. The guardian nods and peers down into the hole.
Once you descend, you will be much closer to the Void's heart. There's no returning from that place. Are you certain of your course?
I am.
May the gods favor you. Give the beast a few new holes for me.
I really don't remember. It has been a while, and I don't remember if I tried the fight against the beast. So if I don't remember, you might not remember. So, what do you say?
Use this! 'Twill chain your foe as I was chained.
Thank you. That's very kind. So we'll hear the conversation again about Rimmergand. I swear I had this conversation. And I just, you know, it was difficult and hard and bad. Yes, my sweet bridge made out of ice. You're good. Oh no. Yeah, I remember you. We had this conversation. The beast's blazing eyes glared down at you.
You came, shrouded yourself in the souls of the dead, have you? It matters not. Nothing matters.
And then I
I shall claim your essence.
I can do this, and it's a little bit better. I can just go through all the dialogue because it is better, and you never know if the game checks
You shall
on whether you have
an object of such potent
whether you have learned things or not.
plotting some bit of cleverness. Then let us hope it's my
And we can just keep asking. I think she's gonna get upset in a little bit.
Years sent.
Oh yeah, the centuries bit. I remember this. It's all coming back to me.
Happily, no. So long as
But
do
she doesn't
battle with
turn.
The beast of winter, you would have me eat that, and yet.
I think we might be able to. If I do this, yeah. If I remember correctly, I can try to convince her, but she doesn't fall for it, which is sort of, now that we have played the Seek, Slay, and Destroy thingy, it is a little bit like that. Well, not that we couldn't, but maybe we couldn't do any other end for that particular quest. But yeah. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And now we perish and die. Fight my minions. What are we gonna do here? Interesting. Interesting. Let's see you cast that. Maya Penumbra has just cast that. Oh, that's centered on Gaster? Sure. And we have Dare right at the front. Okay, that's not too bad. Marked for the hunt. That's a good call. And then we have the reflex decreasing thing, and you're casting Moonwell. Why are you casting Moonwell? No, don't cast Moonwell. Moonwell's bad. What is this? Immunity to ice. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Let's get you a little bit further up and cast this right away. And we got some penetration over here, or some perception. Let's get you a little bit closer.
Not a problem, Captain.
Good. And let's get a Shiza all the way around, because I want the dragon to look to the sides, and also the dragon to be a little bit flanked, which might not happen. But so far we are not taking damage, which is really good. So Penumbra just finished Venom Blood. That's not too shabby. Okay, and then we have more things. That's pretty good. Let's let things go along. Are you finally casting Moonwell? No, that's not Moonwell. That's Shield Fog. Immunity to intellect afflictions, not perception afflictions. So actually, Chill Fog is really good. Look at that. It's already blinded, so Chill Fog doesn't matter, or Moonwell, or whatever that is. So it doesn't matter as much. Wall of Thorns, that does poison damage. That's weakened. That's Constitution. Oh, that's pretty good. Wall of Thorns is better than... Yeah, I'm taking control here. It's not something that I necessarily had in mind, but it is something that I'll do. Let's get some weakened over here. Already deep wounds, shaken, blinded, flanks, just generally bad things. So I think our... Yeah, look at that. The penetration is a problem, though, but 100% chance to hit. With Decay, let's see if you can do good things here with a penetration at 0. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. The armor of 13. So we probably want to focus on fire and things like that, because why wouldn't we want to focus on fire? Speaking of fire, that's faux target. I like that. Get me some faux target in there. Just do that. No, that's bad news. You should not move. Why do you move so? Now that we're taking damage? Oh, because of the thorny wall. Ah, dang it, I just cast it. Wall of Thorns. It doesn't look like it hit. That's a pushback. Ever so slight. A Wall of Thorns is now setting it to weakened. My god, that is great. Okay, so I think we can keep track of the penetration here. It's still 0. That is a bummer. Let's not cast that right now. Let's do some fire, because fire is good. And let's do Searing Seal. How does that work? It's a hazard AoE, so it sucks. But it also works, so just go ahead and do it. So we got Penumbra already with the seal. She also has some nice things. Oh, doesn't she? Isn't that ice? Oh, that is beautiful is what that is. Oh my god, did you see the penetration? 6.8 penetration on that. That's great. Keep at it. And we're just gonna keep shooting you, taking... Okay, that's bad. It's bad. Yeah, we're just gonna have to concern ourselves with Takeo. So where is Shodi? Shodi's right there, so she can do... actually, that's pretty rubbish. Let's get you a little bit of a heal. In fact, let's get you all a little bit of a heal. Who are you attacking? Not the important people, as it turns out. Well, it's not the first time. Okay, Takeo, please don't die. That's pretty good. We got Penumbra already cast that. Let's see. You're not resistant or not immune, yeah, to some good bit of paralysis over here. What is the 773? It's not great, but off we go. And Shodi has just cast a little bit of healing. There is Shield of the Faithful, but this is probably reflex-based, all of its attacks. It doesn't have room in the screen, on the screen, to show me all the terrible things that are happening to the enemy. Maker's Fire, it's just good. It's good. It's good. You just do that. Do the thing. Yes. Good. I'll worry about stuff in a little bit. We are waiting. Oh my god, it's already halfway done. That is, I love it. Give me all that sort of stuff. Embrace the talents. No, don't embrace them right now. We can do a little bit of lightning. That would not be a problem. And I do believe that lightning... no, you're definitely not casting that, Takeo. You're a terrible strategian. That's, I don't know if that's a word. Probably isn't. We also need, so the paralysis didn't work, at least judging by the amount of movement the dragon is having right now. Let's try another one. Or either that or I just missed things. We got paralysis coming up. Takeo has cast the lightning, which 110 damage, 109 damage. Who did 109 damage? That was Shodi. It's proper stuff. What exactly were you casting there? It crit, but Alt Shift for more information. That's the one. No, not that. How do you... Oh, 2 hit. There's a bunch of... No, I want the damage. Yeah. Oh, it's just a upscaled 59.8. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Keep at it. But that does mean now, though, that... you'll get that. We're gonna go with Devastating Blows is what we're gonna do. Takeo, do you like my car? No, that's not the right song. Or it's not the song at all. We're not singing. Let's see. Knockdown. 1 minus... Yeah, let's go for it. It might downgrade the knockdown, but even be instead. It dare... I think it downgrades. So it dare landed, but I think there's still a check. Even... Oh... The knockdown did no, the attack interrupted. And grazed. But it... Oh, that looks pretty knockty-downdy. Pretty knockty-downdy. That's how English works. Keep at it. That is a lot of damage. I think we're gonna win this in 2 seconds. Or 3. Really not. It's still taking a bunch. Shodi, in the meantime, cast a bacon. I like the bacon. Give me... We get a little bit of healing just in case, and now we have the damage over time that is being applied based on 71%, though it might have missed. I don't know if it did or not. Let's give it another try. It did not. Infestation of maggots. Yeah, basically that's damage over time as raw, so it bypasses armor, and is based on how much health you have already lost, which is pretty good. I think we're gonna be fine. We have a friend now. Shodi finally cast the other thing that's weird, and Penumbra decided that she's had enough, and she just goes in and will stab this gaping dragon in the face. I say gaping dragon because obviously this is a Dark Souls 1 gaping dragon. Who cast the bad things coming from the sky? Who cast it? Okay, we did it. Told you it was gonna be easy. Oh no. The dragon heaves before you, fallen to her knees, her foreclaws scraping at her gaunt ribcage as her putrid flesh buckles and twists at the mercy of the arcane energies contained within. The beast throws her head back and howls. And then we can grab the phylactery, which we probably either want or we can just... let's grab that phylactery, because we can. Adair ably dances among the dragon's wild slashing talons before thrusting a hand elbow deep into the beast's chest. Your compatriot, that's not what compatriot means, leaps away, glowing relic clutched tightly in gore-caked fingers. And you've gained an item. It's called Neris's Hope, which is probably gonna go unused, but it looks cool. This misshapen shard of metal pulses with barely contained power. It radiates heat as well, and is almost too hot to hold barehanded. Though clearly not born of the white void, little by way of markings identify this object's origin, or why it would resist the entropic forces of Rimmergen's Demesne. We have heard that term before, Demesne. The dragon's neck twists, turning her head that she might cast a single baleful glowing eye upon you. I told you it was a Dark Souls boss. Oh no. She just stood there, though. She's just having none of this. I can fly, you fools. Oh, boy. What a gem of a bird. Now we need to escape the White Void. I should think so. Search the Drowned Kingdom for soul fragments. Was this the one that we never finished? I don't know.
At once.
What's that? Oh, that was the Whispers of Nerislian. Grants corrosive breath once per rest. It's not too shabby. Sort by date. Yeah. Corrosive breath. Yeah, just good things in general. And that is only usable by the Watcher and grants a rightful vengeance. That's what I should be looking at. Increases might and resolve by 1 until the end of combat each time a party member is knocked out, and stacks 4 times plus 1 resolve and might. No. I don't want them to be knocked out. That sounds like a bad time. I don't want to have bad time. How dare you? That'd be interesting, though. Might it be...
Sakes alive! This place sure as hell ain't the gentle promise of Gon's reaping, is it? I bet we're at the very heart of Gon's void.
Streams of essence snake through the space around you, the only splashes of color in an otherwise infinite blank expanse of whiteness. The colorless earth, or perhaps ice, rises from impossible depths into blunted spires, each worn away by incessant wind. And I have learned, by the way, that I've learned recently. I haven't fact-checked this, so I might be wrong, so by all means, please fact-check me, or confirm the fact that I'm saying, or hopefully is a fact. Earth means ground in English. I say that because sun means the sun, but it doesn't have to be the sun to be a sun, right? And Earth, interestingly enough, is the same, even though our planet is called Earth, well, Terra or whatever. I don't actually know what the official English name is, but because it comes from Latin or whatever. I don't know who even comes up with who has the authority to say what it is. But anyway, the languages probably have an official name, and Earth is our planet, but it is also the Earth underneath you. And if you're in the moon, you have the Earth underneath you, lowercase e, just as the sun, lowercase, is called the sun, capital case, or Sol, as it, again, all comes from Latin, and let's not go there, it doesn't matter. But it is interesting, the colorless Earth is ice, is a correct phrase. Because Earth, in English, does not mean dirt, or rather, dirt doesn't mean earth. And in Portuguese, dirt and earth are the same, I say Portuguese because, of course, I'm Portuguese. Dirt and earth are the same word, terra. They just, the dirt off the floor is just, terra, and you don't want it because it sullies you. But the whole planet is also called Terra, and it does not cause confusion at all. And I'm not being sarcastic. It's just the thing that we live with. But in English, I never thought of calling, the ground as Earth. But apparently, it is the case that it is correct to say, which means that this doesn't make sense. That's why, that I have revealed my hand, amazing viewer. All this ramble was to just point a flaw in the writing, at least the way I see it anyway, that this doesn't make sense. The colorless Earth, or perhaps ice, if it is ice, it is still Earth, is what I mean to say. Although I might be incorrect. That's why I preamble that with, maybe I'm not correct, because I learned this recently. Anyway. It was a geologist who said it, though.
You there! You!
The distorted figure waves an arm at you. The other hangs limply at its side. Little remains of the spirit, its form largely smoothed featureless by the wind.
Don't suppose you, know the way?
The figure drags one leg behind it, furrowing the snow. Though turned toward you, its eyes seem empty of recognition. Double space over there, though. The way where?
To the Beast of Winter. Only the Beast of Winter can provide us the respite we're looking for.
We're as lost as you are.
We should, go into the cold, maybe, I think. The deeper the cold, the closer you are. Probably.
The Beast of Winter can release us from the White Void?
Yes, sweet release. Yes, release and annihilation. The winds will eat you with time, sure, but the beast makes it quick. Chop!
How long have you been searching for the beast? The spirit cringes as if the weight of your question is too great for its shoulders. It makes to rub the back of its head, but its hand simply hangs behind it, motionless.
Weeks? Months? Longer? Do you know? No, it's not important. Together, so many eyes. We can find him in no time at all.
Rimmergan and I have an understanding. He'll let me go.
And take me with you. You can take me with you, right?
Yeah.
To the beast, I mean? Or maybe further?
Are all your ghost friends this chatty? Maybe not knowing is better.
I was gonna say, the voice actor here, I believe is not a unique voice actor for this, for the ghost, for this character, but he's doing a fantastic job. I'm really enjoying the... It's good. It's pulling off a slow and sort of cadenced speech and making it not boring is a very hard thing to do, in my opinion. Not from personal experience, mind you, but from just the experience of seeing so many voice actors do it wrong. And it's just like, oh, come on, get on with it already. But not this time. This time, I'm the one who does the slow and cadenced speech that makes you go, oh, get on with it already. I can destroy... let's not say that. Sure, come along then.
Truly? Thank you kindly, good soul. Thank you.
The soul shambles towards you, hand outstretched as the frigid wind rises. Where would it be colder? I would ask. Maybe...
Lord alive, this wind'll reap you sure as gone sharpened sickle.
Maybe where the wind comes from is the coldest. But if the wind... That is... Wow! Okay. Well, I was not expecting that. I am not sure what happened, but something happened. What are you talking about? Oh my... Okay. I was gonna say, where does the wind come from? If that's hotter than the air... Well, I guess... If that's hotter, the air would go... in this direction? Right? Because when the air temperature is higher, or rather, when the air temperature rises, the air... That's a lower... There tends to be a lower... Well, actually, I'm not really sure how it works, a lower air pressure. But entropy, I am sure of what it is. Entropy is not what it usually... Entropy isn't decay. basically. Entropy is the balancing of forces. So if you have a cold cup of water, cold glass of water, let's put it like that, and you have a big tub of warm water, you put the glass of water inside the warm water without the water touching each other, and then the temperature of the water is going to equalize. That's called entropy. And the system that has the entropy, the system here being the cup and the bowl of water, one with a chilly water and the other one with a warm water, the system has more or less entropy depending on how unbalanced everything is. So a system with a lot of entropy has a lot of energy transfer. For example, if the water is very chilly, it could even be ice for all we know, and if the warm water in the tub is very hot. And that system has a lot of entropy, and there's going to be a lot of energy transfer. If, on the other hand, the water is all at the same temperature, there's going to be very little entropy, at least relatively speaking. In universal terms, it's a bit different, because every atom has decays. Every atom decays into another type of atom or another element altogether, I think. I'm not really sure about the elements, but I do know that at the heat death of the universe, which is sort of the thematic reference that Rimmergand makes all the time in this setting. So it's the heat death of the universe, and it's not like a wholly original god Rimmergand is, but it works well enough, and I'm not criticizing it for not being original, because it's pretty fun to have a god of the end of times and everything is going to decay and all that. But the heat death of the universe is when all the atoms decay into well, it's past when all the atoms decay into protons, which are the simplest, well, not the simplest, but because protons are is it protons or is it neutrons? I don't know. I do know that there's such a thing as a proton star, which is really fun to learn about, and that is thought to be the longest living object, or not the oldest object, but the object that will last the longest in the whole universe. But even those will decay, because there's we have managed to not prove, I suppose, because it's quantum physics and it's kind of complicated, but it's very likely that there is such a thing as proton decay, which does mean, and that's how we prove the eventuality of heat death of the universe. Although it is not proven, because we still have to figure out if the universe will continue expanding forever, because if it doesn't continue expanding forever and eventually contracts, then we will never get to won't have time to get to the heat death of the universe. But it's just things, and I ramble about all the things, and I'll continue rambling in the next episode when we fight these things. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.